Atapu, Erunefer, Erunefer. Trust that you are well and that you are rested and prepared as we get moving today. We have a full day in store. Atapu, Atapu, trust that you all are ready to go. Let's get it moving. So what we'll do is we're going to start with the all over body check-in as we've been doing for the last few sessions. So I'm just going to get settled, get this foot here so we can get started. All right. So even though my foot is crossed, I want to make sure that we start each session with us doing our Shiasha. We bow in. We're going to do the all over check-in. Do a brief Asar Stance. We're going to do since today is the day of the new moon, we'll get into the lunar cycle of the form, get into doing the form. Like I talked, we're going to do a little Tai Chi walking today, just a little bit, to get us back into muscle memory. And then we're going to get into breathing exercise. We're going to sit still. We're going to do a different meditation today as we prep. And what we will do following that is get our wisdom from the sages of the ages and talk about the rest of this month. Hopefully everything is well with you and yours. Catch up with you soon. Here we go. To all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. All right. So you're going to take that foot around in a circle. And we go the other direction. All right, and we wiggle the toes. Then we do one toe at a time, starting with the big toe. On to the other toes. Starting from the big toe, you go all the way down, second toe, all the way down to the pinky toes. You want to try and move by yourself. All right. Now we switch legs. And let's go ahead and draw that circle. Trust that you are well, and that these movements have been really giving you a deeper relationship with the body. Change direction. Remember, you want to get as much range of motion as you can. Doing your bellows breathing. All right, wiggling the toes. And starting with the big toe. One toe at a time. Working our way, doing the best you can. And again, each day is going to be a little different. Someday you may be able to get one toe to move, like that second toe or that third toe, and it just doesn't always happen the same way. You want to work at it. Recreate those neural networks. All right. Now that we got those in place, let's get these arms. Let's get this shoulder in. Remember, we want full range of motion. And so, show you from the side here, see? You want that full range of motion. Then let's change direction. And then we go with the other arm. Remember to keep the body relaxed, keep the bellows breathing happening. And the goal is to do as much as you can do in terms of range of motion, change direction. All right, so now we tuck that elbow under and we get the hand. And then we switch directions. I think we may have just had a little earthquake, folks. Hopefully everything's all right. Wiggle your fingers. So one finger at a time. I'm gonna double check that because in this situation here to make sure everything is okay. A little bit of light shaking. Check this. The kind of heat that we're under and the temperature gradients that we've been under create a situation where earthquakes are more likely. Just gonna check it out. So give me just a moment. We're gonna finish this exercise. Change direction. Wiggle the fingers. And one at a time. Come forward so you can get a little bit better view in terms of the head. We can start in just a moment. Hey, no response yet, so we're gonna go on and get to it. All right, we're gonna start with the neck now, loosening everything up. So you're gonna breathe in, using your bellows breathing. Looking to your left, you're gonna exhale, looking to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Looking right as you breathe in, chin up. Looking right as you breathe out, chin down. Breathing in to the left. Looking left, breathing out, chin down. Looking left, breathing in, chin up. Looking left, breathing out, chin down. Looking left, breathing in, chin up. Looking left, breathing out, chin down. Looking left, breathing in, chin up. Looking left, breathing out, chin down. Looking left, breathing in, chin up. Breathing out to front and center. Breathing in, chin up. Breathing out, chin down. 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 As you breathe in, take the head around in a circle. Your next in-breath, take the head around the other way. The next in-breath, bring the head right on back to front and center. All right. Excellent work. Excellent work. All right. So we've already bowed in. We've done our all over body check-in. So you should be feeling good right now in terms of knowing what's happening with the joints, the wrists, ankles, the fingers, the toes, the little phalanges, metatarsals, and metacarpals. And now we're going to work on the knees and the hips in the Asar Stance. And then we'll get to in the elbows too. And so then from there, we'll get to the rest of the form. So we ready? All right. Get to that standing position. We'll move this chair out of the way. We're going to get it so we can get in it. All right, here we go. Woo, yes, Wu Chi. Pyramid hands. And we're going to shift the weight and step left, heel first. And put the hands in the Asar Stance position. Pyramid hands. Holding the golden orbs. Rotating the palms into oneness. Into the turtle. out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Wrap it through the chute. Into oneness. Elbows. A little slower today, so you can get the form. Into oneness. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching, arms and hands not touching the body, hands beneath the navel. 2 breaths. Rotate the left hand on top, palms facing. See a ball of golden white light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. Into oneness. Into the turtle. And out to the drawbridge. Point the hands between the legs. 2 breaths. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Drop the right hand beneath the navel. Extend the left. And trace a Tai Chi diagram. Stop, bring it back to center. And left hand in. Right hand in the pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right, slide in that left foot, Uatchit. And let's shake it out. All right. So we're going to swing the arms after we get into KhASA position here. Let's do it. 2 breaths. Arms facing forward. Into the dua position. 4 breaths, all the weight on the rear leg. Stepping back and getting into the swinging arms. Let them swing. All right. Gonna open the chest and stretch the back, sinking down. Lost it there, forgive me, y'all. And last one. Check it out. All right, get ready. Uatchit. Sinking down, and we begin. Short form. All right. Chi. You want to do the lunar cycle? Let's go. Sinking down and begin. I'm going to go sunrise over the mountain. We're going to go right into the short form after this. Here we go. All right, shake it out. And get a little closer here. All right. So now have a seat. So what we're going to do today, like last time, I'm going to sit in simple lotus, half lotus, full lotus, whatever is most comfortable for you right now. We're going to be here just briefly. Going to take your left hand, thumb and index finger touching, palm up, resting on the knee and the thigh. And a lot of times, folks, if you're going to sit and do these, you can actually sit on a pillow of some sort to help support if you're going to be sitting for a little while, okay? Just want to put that out there if you're going to, when you're in seated meditation. Our seated meditation we're going to do today is going to be very brief after we finish the breathing exercises. Okay, so here we go. So let's get it in. You're going to take this right hand, block off the right nostril, middle and index fingers in the center of the forehead, sitting tall, breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in and release. Switching hands, no breath. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in and release. Both hands, thumb and index finger touching, palms up, resting on the knees. Breathing in and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Breathe in and out 10 times fast fire breath. Deep breath in. Chin down. And release. Right, sitting and breathing comfortably. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Gonna sit tall. Hands, thumb and index finger touching. Sit tall. Gonna clear the mind. You want to see the whole body. Relaxing, sitting tall. As you breathe in, you want to see fire here. The reproductive area right here in the belly. You'll see fire burning, filling. And right where the bottom is touching the ground, right where the spine and the curvature of the spine is at the ground, you want to see the healing energy of the earth come and fill the lower seat as if you're seated on a 1,000-petaled golden white lotus. Well, we sit there, breathing easy, fire burning in the belly. The healing energy enters the body through the spine and begins to merge, and it becomes pure light. Golden white light, filling the body, filling the legs, filling the reproductive organs, filling the belly, rising, filling all the organs, rising through the shoulders, all the way up through the back, rounding out down through the arms, continuing to rise through the neck, on up through the head, so the whole body is now filled with light. And I want you to expand that light so it's an orb surrounding the entire body. Golden white. And while you're here, you want to see yourself inside the golden white orb, protected and safe. And now outside, you want to see a green, four-sided pyramid. Side for each part of your body, each direction of the primary cardinal 4 directions. Breathing deep and full, using your bellows breathing, keeping the fire lit, keeping the light filled within the body. All the way up through the crown and at the, where we put the pyramidalium, right on top here. You want to see the green pyramid. Life-giving, earth-sustaining green, vibrant, verdant green. Right in the center of your forehead. Through the pyramid, through the golden orb, you want to see a golden ankh. On the outside of the pyramid, but it comes all the way through right to the center of the forehead. As you continue to breathe, you see yourself inside the golden white orb, inside the green pyramid with the golden ankh in the center of the forehead. Breathing deep, full breaths. As we breathe, we want to be able to release the ankh from the center of the forehead. As we continue to breathe, we want to be able to release the green pyramid. And we want to allow the golden white light to begin to come inside the body. As it does so, we want it to return down the front of the body, down the forehead and nose, and down, traveling down through the chest, down into the abdomen, and down the quadriceps on both legs, and curling down into the earth, and down into the earth, and down into the earth. So there's just the fire burning in the belly. And we release the fire so that it returns and we may call upon it as we need it. As we breathe, I want you to open your eyes slowly, blinking rapidly. Slowing the blinking down, slowing the blinking down until it gets to normal. No, that was a good one. I'm sorry we had to shorten it. But what we will do is as we move on, we will take longer and longer meditations where we'll be able to clear and release and float. And then come back into the body, refreshed, full of vigor, and renewed with energy for the day. So on this day, this new moon, you want to be able to set your intentions, set your focus, plan on how we're going to be moving forward, knowing that this time is calling for us. This time is calling for us to step forward into the fullness of ourselves. So it's important that we keep up these practices. So now I'm going to switch seats as we get into the wisdom from the sages of the ages. Right. Here we go. And again, teachings of Ptah-Hotep and the Taijiquan literary tradition. This is from the 5-character secret, and we'll start with calm, which is hugely, hugely important. And the 5-character secret, for those that don't have it, I'll share with you. The first is calm. The second is agility. The third is breath. The fourth is internal force, and the fifth is spirit. So we start first with calm. The mind should be calm. If it is not, one cannot concentrate. And when the arm is raised, whether forward or back, left or right, it is completely without certain direction. Therefore, it is necessary to maintain a calm mind. In beginning to move, you cannot control it by yourself. The entire mind must also experience and comprehend the movements of the opponent. Accordingly, when the movement bends, it then straightens without disconnecting or resisting. Do not extend or retreat by yourself. If my opponent has strength, I also have strength, but my strength is previous. If the opponent does not have strength, I am also without strength, but my mind is still previous. It is necessary to be continually mindful. To whatever part of the body is touched, the mind should go. You must discover the information by non-discrimination and non-resistance. Follow this method, and in 1 year or half a year, you will instinctively find it in your body. All of this means use mind, not internal force. After a long time, the opponent will be controlled by me, and I will not be controlled by them. Okay. If you want friendship to endure in the house that you enter, the house of a master, an elder, a brother, a sister, a friend, then in whatever place you enter, beware of approaching the women there. Unhappy is the place where this is done. Unwelcome is one who intrudes on them. 1,000 people are turned away from their good because of a short moment that is like a dream. And then that moment is followed by death that comes from having known that dream. Anyone who encourages you to take advantage of the situation gives you poor advice. When you go to do it, your heart says no. If you are one who fails through the lust of women, then no affair of yours can prosper. Teachings of Ptah-Hotep and the essential readings of the Tai Chi, the literary tradition. Thank you for sharing this time with us. Thank you for your participation. I'm grateful we've had the time to spend together. I look forward to doing so more soon. That's approved. To all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student to teacher. Ashe. In respect to the ancestors, praise to the eternal witnesses of the earth and sky. I bid you Hetapu, peace, Ankh Uja Seneb, life, health, strength, and posterity. Hetapu.